Hi, so this is a quick video tour of one of the accessible units that we have built. It's the second one, I can point out a few differences to the first one we've built, trying to sort of learn and improve as we go. So this unit is currently being used as our office, so it's not dressed for display, but I'm sure you can imagine. So it is 9.1 meters long, 4.2 meters wide, sort of outside wall to outside wall. This one went for aluminium joinery, not PVC joinery, but PVC joinery is an option as well. It has the level entry at the door, which is good. We recognise we still don't have a ramp for it, but we are still working on that. So yeah, so at this end by the door is the living area. So this is the general floor plan is the same as the first accessible unit. So this area is about 4 meters by 4 by 4 meters. We've put a bit of a feature wall here. Two large windows opening on that window. So this one has like an industrial kind of garage carpet. The first one had more of just a particle board hard floor here. Both options are quite viable. And in the kitchen area it has, I believe that's a click together vinyl plank. No, sorry, it's probably a glue down plank in this case, because it's for wheelchair access. It'll be glue down. So the kitchen layout in this one is a bit different to the other one. So we have made a larger space under the sink. We still need to put a board at the back to sort of hide away all the pipes and stuff. That's going to be done. It'll be held in place with magnets, so if it does need any servicing, you can just give it a slight pull and detach the board. So that width is over 800 mils. The cabinet height is always a bit of a balancing act. We have got this cabinet height 100 mil lower, so probably about 800 mil than the standard bench height. So that means the toe kicks are about 50 mil, I believe, possibly 75. So yeah, the toe kicks are still enough that when you get a shoe under there, it's not going to be damaging the bottom of the cabinets. And the bench top's down about 100 mils to make it more accessible. So the layouts are a little different. On this side there is space for, I think the bench is higher on this side to give it space underneath for a washer-dryer combo. That washer-dryer combo could also be put into the wardrobe in the bedroom. If it's put here, it will need its own facilities, it can't join on to any existing vanity facilities. So the pantry, we have a nice pull-out rack for the pantry. So when it's opened, everything in here is pulled to the front, and everything on the door is accessible. So that stuff retracts back as you close the door. In this unit, we decided to add in the higher cabinetry. In the first unit, that wasn't added in because it wouldn't be accessible, but this is, I guess, more of a universal access design. So the layouts here are a bit different. In the other unit we had rubbish bins under here, and I think the oven was under here because the oven opens this way. It needed to be over here. In this case we've managed to find a microwave oven combo that actually opens down instead, so we were able to put it back in this position, which is more convenient, or better for the design, because then we can have it with the hobs and with the extractor. This is quite hard to come across. So we have got a couple of units in stock, but at the moment we cannot guarantee a large supply quickly. Under the oven there's just another accessible drawer. As many drawers as possible at this level, and down here as well. And then on this side, this is a one level dishwasher, situated close to the sink, so that if you're cleaning and you need to throw out some scraps, you've got the rubbish bin here, and if you rinse your plate off, you've got the dishwasher here. Again, a drawer access. So this is designed to be for a rubbish bin. This has not been completed yet. Finding the right size rubbish bin's been quite difficult, but it will be more of a drawer that slides out with bins in it. Right. So this is the bedroom that we're using as an office. I'll just open up this roll of blind here. Give us a bit more light. So it's a 3 by 4 meter bedroom, but then there is the capacity for a wardrobe in the 600 mils at the end here. Obviously we don't need that right now, but you just need to add in a track and the doors and any cabinetry inside the wardrobe. So that means you could have your washing machine probably here, hidden away behind the wardrobe, and then that could also join into the facilities on the vanity, which is just on the other side of the wall. We might need to look at repositioning the switchboard slightly if that was to be the case. We'd have to check if having the washing machine there would impact on the regulations on having access to the switchboard. So the bathroom is a wet wall bathroom. The vinyl is commercial vinyl welded in corners. The vanity is raised up with stainless legs so that it can't get damaged by the shower. The vanity, we may look at something different in the future depending on the person's needs, but we opted for this vanity because it did have all drawers for its storage as opposed to doors, and that we felt like we needed some storage in the bathroom. If that's too difficult for someone, we could remove the drawers and have it just the bowl essentially, and we'd have to have another think about how storage could be added somewhere else. So there's 2 safety rails or grab rails, the shower curtain, and this has we're just finishing installing a Silvento extractor fan, which is quiet and can also go down to 15% of its normal speed during the day, so it acts as a whole house ventilation system. So when you're in the bathroom it kicks up to 100% and vents the moisture. When you turn it off per se, it's actually turning it down to 15%, so throughout the whole day and night it's constantly ticking away very quietly at 15%, pulling air out of the house here. So by either cracking a window at this end of the house like in the lounge, or having a little inlet vent in the lounge, it's creating a constant gentle ventilation of air, of fresh air into the unit, which is managing moisture and is generally considered a good practice nowadays. It is not a heat recovery or energy recovery ventilation system, so it's the air that's coming in would be cold, but that's the same as all the DVS systems or 90% of the HRV systems. They're all bringing in cold air, but that's still considered more beneficial than having no ventilation at all. We can also offer an energy recovery ventilation system, but that costs probably a bit more than $2,000 more than this one. So this is kind of a good balance of affordable, only I think $400, $500 more than a standard extractor fan, but so more affordable with good benefit. The reason that bringing cold air in is still better than bringing no air in at all is because the cold air that you're bringing in is drier, and so it gets heated more easily. Wet damp air is much harder to heat up and makes the house a lot colder. Right, I think that's mostly covered everything. We do have TV power and antenna on the wall here, so the intention would be to have a bed under the window. You can come down one side to access the wardrobe, come down the other side to have dressers or access the window. Right, any questions, let us know. Cheers.